Welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers and subscribers at the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion, because preemptive strike saves lives and prevents the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives on this channel. We at this channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, subscriptions, likes, or comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to our video. Yes, right now, just look at the LCD. Yes, most people, I know this is the first time you're going to hear anything about this story, about Natty Morgan, from Seaview Gardens, Natty Morgan's gang. Most of you know Bounty Killer. I revere Bounty Killer as a friend of mine, because we go way back. So Bounty Killer had a brother by the name of Bawlie. They call him Bawlie. Yeah, and most people don't know that at one point in Bawlie's life, Bawlie was one of Jamaica's most wanted men. This may be the first time you people are hearing this. Yes, in the 1990s, Bounty Killer brother Bawlie, was one of Jamaica's most wanted men, because men from Natty Morgan gang, they believe that they are gods. Yes, that's in the early 1990s, shortly before Bounty Killer bus with copper shot. And so, Bawlie, as a youth who's from phase one in Seaview Gardens, Bawlie is not in any gang, mess with people or anything like that, but he always have his girls, you understand? That's how it is. So, that what really happened is that these men, they had shot Bawlie. Yeah, 3 of them, they shot Bawlie. And these men came from Natty Morgan's gang. And because they had shot Bawlie in Nitty Seaview Gardens, Kingston 11, and Bawlie defended after. So I was talking to one of our loyal viewers and subscribers the other day, and we're gonna let you listen to it, listen to the conversation. Yes, Bawlie was Bounty Killer brother. At one point, he was one of Jamaica's most wanted men, not because of choice, but he was forced to. So that's why we tell people that at times you have some youth from in the ghetto. It's not because they want to become gunmen or anything like that, but they were forced. People trouble them, harm them, and do them stuff. So that is what happened to Bounty Killer brother Bawlie. So those of you who have known Bounty Killer, registered name Rodney Price, is one of Jamaica's most God-blessed man, out of phase 1, Seaview Gardens, Kingston 11. And his brother, affectionately called Bawlie. Yeah, Bawlie, I'm a friend too. You understand? Yeah, when him see Bawlie see me, we yell each other. We talk, and a porter him refer to me as, because so I am known as, you understand, in a St. Andrews in Unsbury police area. You understand? Because that's how it is, That's why they dismantled the CID. Yes, Peter Phillips. That's why they dismantled it, because it's very effective when you're a detective. Because detective, you have to rough, you understand, and fearless. So at one time, Bawlie, as we stated before, Bawlie was one of Jamaica's most wanted men back in the early 1990s, and he was wanted for 3 counts of murder. Not that he was a part of any gang, but because men who were a part of remnants of the Natty Morgan's gang had read the riot act back to him and shot him, because they had warned him not to come to nitty-gritty. phase 2 CV guards because they were in war with men from Bawlie's community in Seaview. Before the men had shot Bawlie, they had told him not to come over there because they were in war with men from his side. So Bawlie told him that he was not in any gang and he was not in any war with anyone, and he doesn't business with man's problem, as he has his duty to visit his girl. And Bawlie have whole heap of girl, bounty killer brother at them time. Like, I don't know about now. You understand? And Bawlie, these are some bad men, You talk about big chest, little chest, metric, whole heap of them, Rashid Bull and all of them, whole at them I tell him say if I come over there. And Bawlie, through Bawlie tell him say, no business with no man, and the man can't tell him if he go and he can't go. Because he's not a bad man, he's not busy with no man business. And he say no care about them fighting any war against each other. So at the time, Seaview Gardens was one of the hottest places in Jamaica, as we used to have murders regularly. So a resident of Seaview Gardens, we had spoken to him, remind the Jamaica Young Police Channel that one of Jamaica's most wanted men from the 1990s was a part of Natty Morgan's gang. Bounty killer's brother, Bawlie, is the only person who eliminated three members of the Natty Morgan's gang, because they had shot him in integrity. I also eliminated him, dirt them. Bawlie dirt the three men them. Man, dust them out big time. Bounty killer brother. He wasn't a bad man, but them go chop them, go shot him. You understand? So, and he defended himself after. So, one of Jamaica's most wanted men from the 1990s, a man by the name of Big Chess. And Big Chess is a gang member. And he was one of Jamaica's most wanted men too. And he was one of the leader of the gang with Metric and his brother Liquor Chess. His brother was, dirt by men that I used to work with. I call it police name. You understand? Them know themselves. Them dust him out one night and get a 357 Magnum from him in a nitty-gritty Seaview. But Big Chess and Liquor Chess, there's no resemblance. But Big Chess, very manageable. I'm telling you, of all of the bad man them, what you're going to hear, of all of them gunmen them and killer, I can tell you, say, Big Chess is one of the most respectable murderers I have ever met in my life. If you, as a person, get to talk with this man, you would never suspect or even sense that he has ever killed anyone. Man, this is the man in a Big Chess. Most people who have memory know about Broke Up Carol and all those criminals out by West Best, Unspear police here. It was Big Chess, and his gang, killed them, stacked them in the vehicle and took them to Diamond Road near to Tower. Because they had violated, and you're going to hear the conversation. But he's still alive, of all of them. I think that the last time, I don't remember if Rashibul heard that he was crippled from, it was a shooting on Friday, police operation, and him get some con. So I want to have a talk who did it. So Big Chess, and Big Chess is one of the Jamaica's most wanted man. Big Chess is the only man in Jamaica who was the most wanted man in the 1990s and still alive. Yes. If you honestly, this man his personality is totally different. I hope he changes his life, because you're gonna listen, because even Big Chess, unfortunately, that his best friend is a man who has the same name as I do. His name is Christopher Porter. I arrested him. Yes, and by arresting him, that's how he migrated. I don't know how Jamaican people are like that. They wait until their family is in problem before to help them to migrate. So he migrated, and then he helped Big Chess. He and Big Chess is good friends. But Chris wasn't a bad man, but he was friends with Big Chess, the most wanted man in Jamaica. So you're going to hear the conversation. Yeah, so so Bawlie, they've shot Bawlie and Bawlie dust them out. So Big Chess, him still alive and residing in somewhere in Europe after being acquitted of approximately about 6 murders. This was a man that was wanted, most wanted man in Jamaica, And you're going to hear the conversation. And nobody, no police didn't know him. But you're going to find out how he was caught. So some criminals operate in a sphere where they have the protection of others. This could be a gang, a criminal organization, or even a group of friends. These criminals may feel confident that they can get away with their crimes because they know the police do not know them. Like Big Chess, I tell you that, believe you me, this is one of the most jaw-dropping stories you're going to ever hear. This is personal experience. So there are a few reasons why this might be the case. These criminals may be very good at hiding their identities. They may use disguises, change their appearances, or even use aliases. They can blend in a community and avoid attention from the police. You have some criminal. When you see them, you have to check them. Big Chess is not that kind of criminal. Believe you me. Well dressed. There's some I don't want to give criminals any information. Them can replicate this man. Because right now, if only like Gunter, who's still serving, would have seen Big Chess and know see him. Any police in Big Chess would never know that this man is a killer. You understand? Dangerous criminal. But one thing with him, very charismatic, very intelligent, and well-mannered. You see, manners really carry through the world. So you see whenever police stop for search Big Chess or anything like that, you see like how the little fool, the little low IQ youth, them how them behave and make it bad for themselves, not Big Chess. So you see the difference with Big Chess and other criminals. Not Big Chess not doing anything to arise the suspicion of the police. Very cooperative, sir, and trust me, I am telling you, this guy was totally different. And he's the only one. They said that Rashable, him crippled and still don't see if you. So only him and Rashable left from the gang. Everybody dead. And Big Chess was really the man who was doing all of the damage in the gang to other people. You understand? Yes. So they have made, they may have inside information about the police operations which give them an advantage. Well, the difference is that now they never have that with us once be. We never have any leak or them kind of corrupt police them really. You understand? With Big Chess them. With people them from Natty and gang. We know the corrupt police them, but them most of them did mostly like link with robbers. Some detective when them rob bus like Booty and Goma and all them robber there, and when them rob them would have give some detective money and them thing for them to prosecute them, arrest them. I will tell you about a case about a man come from England and them rob him £70,000 out of the zinc factory. And myself and Lennox Lewis, the boxer from England, cousin, proceed. And trust me, I will talk about that. That is Goma from Back. I wonder if Goma is alive. Yes. And Goma, yes. So, although I'm digressing, I'll show you how police corrupt, So Goma and two other men, they robbed a man. That's nearing Christmas in the early 1990s at zinc factory. Nearly £70,000, Yes, I don't know how this man come from England, and I take bus with £70,000 and I walk down a zinc factory and Goma. I don't remember how to use them right now, but Goma was in my lead robber because the man there based on them experience as robber. £70,000, and so I was the investigating officer, and myself and Sledgehammer, we went back to and look for him. The same criminal gave a detective. If people want to know about this case, you have to request it and I'll tell you. Gave a detective that was at Huntsby. Goma, Yes, or if Guma is alive or the other two youth, I would, it would be nice if they could contact the Jamaica Young Police and I would talk about the case. And Guma gave the detective, just listen, gave the detective £5,000, to give me, so that I would not prosecute him. I would not arrest him. Because remember, the man is not from Unspear Police here. The man at the time, he was from England, visiting Jamaica, and he come at town to buy his zinc. And he have £70,000 on him. He not even have a car, the way he mean, Englishman. And him get robbed. So what happened, back then, with in the early 90s. I am digressing, I'm just telling you about corrupt police. That's why they don't like me, and Bobby. What used to happen in time, the people them get robbed in Unspear Police here. Some of these detectives, and what happened was that when them get the report and the amount of value the people them lose, because the people them that are from the community, they, instead of investigate and do them job as a police officer, them collect money from the suspects and the cases die. And then just wait for somebody dead for us give them the case and clear up the case from them, because them get a part of the loot. So that's why you have guys like Never Genuine Guma, Bawlie from P&N Avenue, one named Eric Reed, that's his name from. I did arrest him and anything, I didn't get 5 years. Mother ate me like poison. She come from Jonestown too, she used to cuss me all. She cussed me and my father and my mother and so so me thought labour right, because I lock up our son for rob some people, and look a good case, him get 5 years. I don't remember him name right now. So I'm telling you how police corrupt. So sorry for the digression, there's so many things. So whatever the reason, it is essential to remember that these criminals are still dangerous. They are willing to kill people and will not hesitate if they think they can get away with it. If you see something suspicious, it is essential to report it to the police. You could be saving a life. So here are some tips you can do to protect yourself from criminals who operate in a sphere. Be aware of your surroundings. Trust your gut instinct. If something feels wrong, it probably is. Avoid walking alone at nights. If you are being followed, go to a public place and call the police. Carry a personal alarm or pepper spray. Get to know your neighbors and watch out for each other. That's how it used to go. That's what it used to be back in the days. The police are working hard to catch these criminals, but need your help. So if you see something suspicious, report it to this police. You could be saving a life. So there are several possible reasons why someone might behave in this way as Bawlie. They had shot him. These men had shot Bawlie, and the shot that they had shot him, Bawlie did not do them anything. They just tell Bawlie that they are there. Tell him where he can go and save you and where he cannot go. And Bawlie tell him that no way he's not having that kind of conversation with them, because he's not in any war with anyone. But they believe that they are the master of Bawlie. So we're going to tell you now the reason why Bawlie act in this way. And we have talked about Marcus Vernon from Bacta. And that's the same man that you heard, what's his name? The old drugs dealer from England. Little bigger that him released, but I was told not to kill Marcus and all kind of stuff like that. And it was all because it was pretty much the same case with Marcus Vernon and Bawlie. But you don't think Bawlie killed 3 of them, because them shot him, them shoot him. So there's, as we tell you now, so there are several possible reasons why Bawlie behaved in this way. So, one possibility is that Bawlie had post-traumatic stress disorder. PTSD is a mental health condition that can develop after a person experiences a traumatic event, such as a violent assault. Symptoms of PTSD can include anxiety, flashback, nightmares, and difficulty sleeping. People with PTSD may also feel irritable, angry, and withdrawn. In some cases, people with PTSD may experience violent thoughts or behaviors. Another possibility is that the victim is experiencing a psychotic episode, A psychotic episode is when a person loses contact with reality. During a psychotic episode, a person may experience delusion, false beliefs, or hallucination, seeing or hearing things that are not there. Several factors including mental illness, substance abuse, and brain injury can cause psychotic episode. It is also possible that the victim is seeking revenge. Revenge is a powerful emotion that motivates people to do things they would not normally do. So Bawlie was shot, so him as a traumatic event. And he just want revenge because them shot him. Them shoot him up and he never do them anything. So that's why that revenge is a powerful emotion that motivates him to do things that he would normally do. So in some cases, people who have been victimized may feel that the only way to get justice is to take revenge on their attackers. And that's how Bawlie did. Yes, Bawlie was forced to act in this way. So it is important to note that there is no single explanation for why someone might behave this way. The reason someone might shoot 3 men who had harassed and shot him could be complex and involve several factors. So if you are concerned about someone's behavior, contact your mental health professional for help is essential. So we have to give some work to fix that to one of them things. So I want you to listen, listen to this conversation that we had with this man from Seaview. And we are telling us that we know that he was one of them stepper too. You understand? So you watch, you listen, you decide.
Come back in and as I go up on YouTube, I hear it. I say, oh, Richard, look good. I see the number. I have an issue with the passport office at Jamaica. Yeah, my father, I tell you. I come to America, but I not feel, I get my papers, my green card and everything, but my mother not really want me to come back at Jamaica.
Yeah.
To the place I run.
Yeah.
And I come from ghetto.
Oh, okay.
I understand. I originate from Seaview, yard.
Oh, which part? Phase 1 or Phase 2?
Phase 2, you see me?
Which part? Nitty Gritty Falcon?
Falcon, you see me?
Oh, okay, yeah.
You see me? I said,
yeah, man.
Step on the ground, and my mother said, listen, you are going to bury me, You don't want to bury you, And they say, bad mind, chippy. You don't know, growing up as a youth, you get caught up where I always heard, but sometimes you not listen.
True.
And you get caught up, but that give me a chance. Change my life, you understand?
Yeah.
I might be not turn to Christian, but I read my Bible, I serve my God, but I don't go to church, but I do it. My house, I'm there, my job, and I drive. I change my life and things. I just do the good, and I see it prevail. I help my family them where not never go on. Build all a place I see you from my baby mother. She give me 2 daughters.
So where you youth them now?
One of them up here, the next one they are Seaview.
Oh, okay. But you know what? You know all the people that must Seaview here and them thing there then.
You know me a righteous. Me never give a damn. I just talk plain and truth. You see my father?
Yeah.
But told me see the passport officer deal with the thing.
A Jamaica?
A Jamaica, them not deal with the thing right.
That's a whose passport? Yours or your daughter?
My daughter passport, you understand?
So what's the problem you have with getting her passport?
constantly I send her auntie there and get a notify letter from here, get it notarized, I sign it, I take a picture of my driver's license, the New York driver's license, everything.
Yeah, you know if it's yeah.
My personal information just to send to them. Them run around, them send me an email address, me email them, still run around. I don't know what's going on.
So what else them want from you?
They have tried to tell me so me for come at Jamaica.
For what?
Come deal with it.
So I'm to the check. I'm to our mother.
No, our mother is in Florida.
Oh, okay. So our mother are up. I know.
Our mother give her sister there.
Power of attorney.
Yes, sir.
So the mother can't travel back to Jamaica.
No.
Okay.
Me. Okay. I understand. Right now, a day I'm in my car, sit down. I go drive out and I panda if I just look at it and just come.
Nah, man. But so the auntie have the power of attorney.
Yeah, everything.
So why is them what? So what's the other problem now with them have?
The lady said the birthday. Now they find an excuse saying the birthday. They can't see a number fade out of the birthday.
So you have to apply for a new one then?
Nothing is fade out, sir. You know when you phone a birthday, but
yeah, man. But so basically, they must support it. So alright, look here. So what they're saying, the birth certificate is a problem then.
They said me it'd be best if me come down.
Yeah, but you know have to go down there and them things. Because the power attorney supersede anything else. You know what I'm saying? So if them have a problem with that now and them things, they say, boy, you need to come down there. That's just madness. The power attorney would just supersede that. You know, you understand?
Yeah.
So you know. If them come with the birth certificate thing, then you don't know, say, you have to just apply for a new one. I just saw it go. So when you apply for birth certificate, I always apply for more than one, and you keep it in an envelope of them give you.
We have three.
Okay, so that's okay. All right, so I'll them just submit the other one. All right, look here. You know, did you know that you could all right. You know, so all of the problem that them giving you and them thing there, you could have got the consulate to them. You can contact the New York consulate.
Consulate?
Yes.
Consulate.
Yeah, for Jamaica and them thing about the same problem we have. And yes, them will rectify it because any notarized documentation, and although you're sending them a gear run around, when you got the consulate there and them thing there, the Jamaican consulate, you know, they will take care of that and them thing. Because I have things already at Jamaica when I was in the military. Couldn't get to travel to Jamaica. You know, I just went to the consulate in Washington DC and then deal with it. You understand? Yeah. So you know, so that's one of the reasons why them have the consulate them and the embassy. You know.
Alright, I know where they're in Manhattan, sir.
Yeah, man.
Only 9 o'clock,
yeah, man, I make them deal with that and everything, you understand? So you know Freddie and them youth that will come from Falcon, man?
Freddie the general. Freddie teach me how to ride bike.
Yeah, man. So you have him number?
No, I don't have his number, but we can get it and text it.
No, man, I have Freddie number, man. And you know, yeah, true you say, boy,
I'm a G, man. May I tell you, from police station road, man. I'm a G, man. Mother park, I get a call a couple months ago saying mother pass.
Yeah, man, the mother drop out, man. Yeah, man. Like Freddie father, you know, say Freddie father did I'm charged Natty and them thing.
Yeah, man. Yes, man.
And you know, say Freddie father did lock up Sander Canton.
Definitely, and Freddie have a brother where they kill out the front.
Yeah. True, man. Yeah, man. For real. Yeah, man.
But I like the energy, man, and you know me, I listen to your program, man.
Yeah. Me used to stay. I mean, come down. I mean, they what me see with the police station, you know. As a detective, you know.
Alright. You see the police station there?
Yeah.
It come like me growing eye. My uncle was a furniture man in that station before he turned the station.
Yeah. Them time the police, mobile reserve. Back in the days, the mobile reserve police, them 3 or 4 of them used to like us live in there and everything.
See.
Cause see if you always a problem here, you know.
No, but watch out, when you come to start out very good enough. When you come with the youth club, when you start with the youth club and when you used to give away, I know, see if you police them even are giving the food again. Back in the days, you know, they used to give a lunch every 12 o'clock, you know. We used to line up and get a box food, you know, with drinks, you know.
Yeah.
But them days have changed. You know, them time they have a police officer named Curtin. Can't remember him.
Yeah, man. That's Mackay.
Mr. Mackay.
Yeah, man.
Curtin.
Yeah, man. Then I want to tell us between me and you. I since we me attack about bad uniform police. Him and the next one named Chris. Him and Chris Burton.
No, you see where we respect you, we have to give.
Yeah, man.
Respect.
Yeah, man. Kerchief.
Morgan, Prendergast, Blakey.
Yeah.
You have to give them respect.
I'm going to just release a video with Blakey, you know.
Yeah, you see Blakey?
Yeah, man.
No, all of them police are what I call it. You see them in action. Me play a ball and see them in action. Bravery, movements, everything you have to watch. If it's a movie you watch.
Yeah.
Them put you in the rear, brother. One time I watch a video with Blakey, you would have look for more strength from the police force, bigger heads them, but them never really give him it, like them give him a fight for him, you know?
Yeah, man. True.
You understand? He get all warm up, him kind of walk and right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. You have him life and you don't know.
That's true, man.
I mean, the general, when I tell you something, we grew up as a youth. Growing up as a young youth, and you see in the street, and once you see one gun, and you see influence with friends, it's a big thing in a brother. You have to be strong enough.
True.
In the dairy scene, if you're not strong, you will get carried away, you know. Once you get carried away, you no turning back, you know.
Yeah, man, true, man. And
you have
that's
to be
it.
strong enough for a minute.
Yeah, man. And that's it for you then, you know.
You understand? Me I tell you, love every youth when they see you, but you have a time when you have to just break.
Yeah, man. I just said one of them things.
Yeah, no matter what side they come from, but you have to just break and know, say, yo, I saw it.
So it go.
You ain't that, you know, you ain't nobody, but you have to just break. Yeah, my brother man come, I grew up and see you to West Kingston. You understand? Reddit's Road, brother, I tell you, say, you see man drop by officers and them own cronies.
Yeah.
Funeral after funeral. And growing up and see the rest of the life you choose, and you remember your family in your years and you're growing up. Right now, me have an auntie to the day, should I deal with it?
Why?
Me just left.
You used to get trouble?
Primary school. Yeah, I used to get a lot of trouble, but me want to be a soldier.
Yeah.
So me used to be in the school cadet. And graduate from the school cadet and they turned me over to camp, upward camp. Used to be a 1 GR, 2 GR. I go on good, I got me this bank. All board, champion, everything.
Yeah.
That I me have gone good and me just get fed up and just done with it.
Oh, you get fed up?
Yeah, me and this bank. One night we lay asleep. And we just see the man them start dragging, you know. We start dragging our shirt, shorts, shoes. Cold, me and this bank cold like ice.
Yeah.
I tell myself, so me I bite my lip, you know, me nah argue. I bite my lip, but you see, when that soldier truck reach back a camp, and me go home, that was it.
You never come back?
Me nah go back. And my auntie, before my mother, say, no one, no, not alive. Alright? Yeah, man, she don't deal with me and that is like, that's about 24 years now. She not talk, she talk to mother, she talk to my kids them, she send them anything they need.
So what no like how you turn around and them thing there, what? She not talk to you now?
No, she not talk to me now, you know, but
I have to reach out to her and make she know say boy, you know.
Dad have to reach out to her 2017 and she said she have a car, but she don't talk about so I love her still and thinking about.
Sure.
I just so when she ready for come around, she come around, you know? They live a good life. Family good, you know? They have a couple good friend, loyal, abiding citizen friend, who a business person, Jamaica.
Yeah.
We just keep it original, clean and pure.
Yeah.
And just make the blessing flow. You know? Anything we are doing, if you not the blessing in it, now go prosper us.
That's true, man.
You know? So, I give thanks, you know? Give thanks every day, you know? God spare my life, and my day, you know, me I do my thing, you know? Yeah. Yeah, my general man, yeah, me I tell you, man, but the program, as you see, you post up.
Yeah.
Once I'm deal with illegal thing down, call your phone down, text it down, yeah, man, take it in deep, man, I'm listen.
Yeah, man, we not support criminality of no, you know,
That I can't go away, no. Don't be rain for 2 days or 3 days, you know, that's it, you know. Can't rain a long time, you know.
True.
My grandmother always tell me, you know, once there's a storm, it have to be a calm, if you're long in thing, you know. You can't rain every day. But what I don't understand, I'm always tell people this, I'm always saying to even my family, not for them youth when you see them move tough, they're not tough enough, they're not tough enough. You see, when gathering on a man see a friend them and see a police officer, disrespect the police officer in anybody's way. And I know some humble is the key.
Yeah.
I guess when they back against the wall, you can't believe is that man a disrespect the officer. What you know? A sir start calling you when they be embarrassed.
True.
Sir, I'm calling by all your right name, you know. You the officer here wonder say, why you not chat this? You hear me and tell you that. So I know so enough of them when you see that go on and them are rain and them are rain for your time.
Yeah.
I'm been through some wicked thing, brother. Enough of them you that. What them I do, it ain't even relevant. You know what I'm saying?
So what kind of problem you used to get in on them thing?
Me used to get in it's a youth, you know. Growing up, grow around a lot of violence.
Yeah, man, I know so don't see you. They may tell us some music work there and thing.
I don't see you alone. My father originated from Waltham.
Yeah.
So you know, so me used to go spend time in Waltham and a show place growing up. You understand? But they are not a weekend. Back in the days, man, they used go to Waltham. Once you train, just start you. The time they're 3-star around the place and fuck. Or high school.
Yeah.
So we grew in a violent community. You understand? I'm a big road, notorious. Man, you know, when tell us, listen,
like who so you grow on and them thing there?
You should grow on a brother from St. Joseph.
Yeah, so we have come to the end of part 1, you know, telling you about Natty Morgan gang. Yeah, man, bounty killer brother Bawlie. You know, when he was shot and injured by men, you know, remnants of Natty Morgan gang in nitty-gritty Seaview, Phase 2 Seaview Gardens in the early 1990s. Yeah, you know, Bawlie is the brother of bounty killer. If you do not know them different, you won't be able to identify bounty killer or Bawlie because they're both men look like identical twins. You understand? And you know, it's a joy sharing the experience about both men. You understand? As we have said before, and we continue to say again, sometimes, especially when you're from the ghetto or living in the ghetto, sometimes when young men, became, they, becoming famous, wanted by the police for crimes, sometimes they are forced to. You understand? As we have, mentioned before, that it was Bawlie just want to get back revenge for what they have done to him. And any seeing person would want the same. But we don't encourage violence because violence only breeds violence. But each to its own. You understand? If somebody shot you, shot you and injure you, and without any reason, that thing really give you PTSD because imagine you almost lose your life and one of your friends get killed. And you're not in a gang or anything like that. You're not a bad man. You don't business with people and you just go about your daily life. That's how it's supposed to be. But these guys feel like they are gods and they want to do what they want to do. And we're happy that everything worked out for the best of Bawlie. And we can tell you that, over the years, although we know Bawlie name have never been on the police radar or have committed any crime or anything like that. So you can say that Bawlie and Bounty Killer, these people, law-abiding citizens, you understand? Apart from, every now and then you hear things happen with Bounty Killer and stuff like that. But look, you must understand that you see ghetto people, some of my liars and wickedest people. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica, Young Police Channel, out.